Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Dembele. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gilberto Silva. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Could move up a gear here. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Vieira.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Bergkamp. And it's Vieira. Looking to play him in. Pedri. Cruzeiro do have a chance to counter here. Gilberto Silva. Tries to play it through. And he's got the beating of his man.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gullit. Ronaldinho. Van Dijk. 15 minutes till half-time. Looking for a runner. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Pedri! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
for safety. Pedri might just make this. That is good alertness. Rijkaard. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Thuram. And it's Baggio. Rodri can so cleverly bypass the press. Eto'o gets into a good position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Thuram. And it's Vieira. To Lahm. Tries to pass it through. Vieira. Now there's a fine ball. Real chance here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Please be made aware.
To look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9, Eto'o.
Here we go again
Number
then.
8, Johan
0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Baggio. Coming on the field, number 32.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. They're urging him to and the shots. They've scored.
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have our breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Lahm. Thuram is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Here's Vieira. And it's Messi. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's a quick one. And it's Bergomi. Oh, that was vital.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Vieri. Look at the space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vieri, always looking for that half a chance. Aims beyond the defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chance for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
This match was 60,000.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little...
Dembele looking to get on the end of this.